Hello and welcome to Brutal Cast. It's been a minute. Glad to be here. It's good to get away from the VRML casting desk and be able to come over here to Brutal Cast and cut loose. Tonight we have the Mainacs versus L.R.R.P. This is a scrim, so trying out new players and new strats, so we may see some pretty crazy stuff, but it all goes together because I have four new soundboards to break in and see how well you like them. So for the Mainacs, we have the Murfinator, Inspire Noob, Mini Sneaky, Outlaw Actual, Nightshade. For L.R.R.P, we have Benny 19, Death Legion, Shotgun Preacher, Malarkey, and Wilson Delta. So, we are about to start. We are in quarantine. So, let's get right into the action, shall we? Alright, so L.R.R.P starting off in Volk. Murfinator looks like is pushing up to... We're going to get some quick peeks from Benny here. Going to second floor impact. No, they are getting some quick peeks. Murphy coming in. Trying to get that quick peek on the car right here. Let's see. Oh, Malarkey taking out Outlaw and downing another. That was real quick. Still maintaining a line on that.
Smoke out, we're at it together, okay?
Inspire Noob is revived. A little late on that. Confirm pre-fire or whatever. Pre-firing into the smoke. Oh, Shotgun Preacher does take out Mini Sneaky and Murfinator. Yeah, Benny is rotating out. Inspired Noob, who is down, trying to get the... And it is all up to Nightshade. They know where they're coming from, and the Mainacs continue to make the same push. Is Nightshade going to rotate out? Does look like the rotation is going to be made. Got some heavy breathing. Let's see who's going to have the first peek on them. Is it going to be Death Legion? And Death Legion misses the opportunity to see Nightshade crossing into the north. And nobody is going to see this cross. So let's go over to Nightshade's POV. Let's see what's going on in his brain.
I don't have time. No. Oh, how could this happen?
Well, it's happening. You got to work through these problems, Nightshade.
Please, 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 please.
I don't know what he's asking please for, but he's asking. He's got 2 minutes. Not the happiest person in the world right now. But making the shots and rotating out, making another push after losing 4. It would have been better to see more players rotate earlier, acknowledging the dead push. Nightshade trying to get a peek onto hospital roof, trying to get a peek on Legion, but it's not going to be available. A lot of heavy size coming from Nightshade, not liking the position he's in. Nightshade losing a lot of confidence.
So cooked. So very boned.
I think he's giving us enough soundboards right now. It's 1 Maniac versus 4 L.R.R.P members right now. They are starting to peak that line. Trying to come in on a heavy head push. Pushing all in the northwest. Wasn't their best idea. Well, continuing that heavy head push. I mean, acknowledge it's a dead push. And then rotate. 22 seconds. A lot of time wasted. I do not think he's going to have time. And it looks like Wilson is going to be here to get the final kill on the Nightshade. And he did get it. Wilson Delta from the Mainacs got the final kill on Nightshade. Sorry, I was getting a text message. So, the Mainacs made a heavy push off the rip and it died out. I mean, you got to acknowledge when there's a dead push. I mean, yeah, you've had 2 guns in the north coming in, taken down by 1 gun. Y'all get the revive. And then y'all can still continue to still push into that impact building. And trying to get those peaks, trying to get greedy, over greedy, and continuing that push when Nightshade's rotations should have been done way earlier to throw these players off. I mean, heavy heads are a good defense or a good offensive strategy to use, but in different situations, in all situations, you can acknowledge a dead push and call that audible play to come in. For the kills, Benny, Shotgun Preacher, Malarkey, and Wilson all got 1 kill. Inspired Noob did get 1 kill. That was the one where him and Benny traded. Benny was the only L.R.R.P member to go down. I will click over and get KDs. And let's see what's going on. They are in the tent discussing, strategizing. So it all works out. We have got some few viewers in here. Hello and welcome. Be sure to keep these chats lively. Alright, here we go. The Maniac's turn to go into the Volk position. Getting a quick spawn identification, finding out you can really call these audible plays to come in. and really set up the defense. Right here, Murphy could have the opportunity to call him out. Doesn't call him out. Yeah, that spawn could have been called out way earlier, knowing those lines. Now, really put herself in a pinch right here. Does take out. Whoo! Oh, Mini Sneaky does take out Benny. Is Wilson going to be there for the revive? Yes. Mini Sneaky doing work. Shutting it down all the way to Shotgun Preacher. And little overthrown. Could have had a lot of opportunity on that. And Shotgun Preacher does take out Mini Sneaky. No one is going for the revive on Murphy just yet. It is a 1v2 situation right now with Shotgun anticipating a flank. Murphy still down, able to make call-outs on Shotgun Preacher. Trying to be stealth, so those pop shots just to confirm a body will probably not go out. Shotgun Preacher has 4 minutes left, so still a lot of opportunity to sit and wait a lot of these players out, see if they lose any discipline and push out, trying to hunt this final kill. Shotgun Preacher having all the time in the world to confirm Murphy. Trying to hear any call-outs from her.
Yeah, he's right next to that pillar.
Okay, Murphy is calling Shotgun out. That's the risk you take on taking some of these confirms. I mean, Shotgun Preacher is maintaining stealth. Oh, we're gonna get some drone action? Yes, we are. Let's go follow this guy, shall we? Oh, flying it pretty low. Hopefully you watched Kale's video. I don't think they have an accurate kill count. This drone's going to eat up a lot of time. Oh, right there. Nightshade can be seen. Still looking all around. I wonder if Nightshade's been seen. Oh, and Nightshade does take out the drone. So, Murphinator has expired. I don't think Preacher has seen where the shots came from. Minute 35 left. Is he going for kills? Let's see. Audible cues going out. Nightshade can be... Oh, so can Noob. Noob can be seen right here. Oh, and trade goes out. Inspired Noob does take out Preacher on the trade, and it is tied 1-1. Aggressive push from L.R.R.P. Same thing. I mean, they lost a lot of people real quick in the open too. I mean, yes, getting to point A to point B the fastest you can is still a goal, but also trying to get from point A to point B is your main goal. So acknowledging cover and concealment, knowing when to go dynamic and stealth. You hear the shots go out, and make it from there. Don't get shot in the open. I know there are some times you have to risk it for the biscuit, but not every time. So, top fragger so far, you've got Shotgun Preacher for L.R.R.P. and Malarkey with 3 kills. On the Mainacs side, you have 2 by Inspired Noob and 2 by Mini Sneaky. Mini Sneaky was doing a lot of work, taking out that aggressive push. He was taken out, though, stopping that. And we have swapped objectives to Center Burning. So here we go, and it's back to L.R.R.P. on the Volk side. So let's get into it. I will have the KDs on the screen so you can see all those. Alright, so let's get to it. Let's see, are they going to hold a tightened defense and not really push into the north? Does look like it. And the Mainacs pushing, doing a 2-2-1 split. It does look like one going into the far south. Yeah, Murphy getting a quick peek onto hospital, but didn't see anything. They do have Benny up there. And it does look like those two are going to link back up. Oh, doesn't. Who is this? Inspired Noob. Look at that line. Waiting on Malarkey to peak. As soon as those gunshots come out. Oh, Murfinator. Risking it for the biscuit in the wide open. Exposing themselves to hospital. Benny not catching on, but may catch Mini right here. And yes, that's what I'm saying. Risking it for the risking it for the biscuit. Ooh, Outlaw getting. Oh. Not enough for the 40 mic. They do call out Malarkey, and Malarkey does get Murfinator over peeking that corner. Shotgun Preacher slowly maintaining discipline. Unknown Echo. That's never a good thing to hear. Now Outlaw in a position where everybody else has died. He is down, but they are aware of Malarkey. Unknown Echo. So don't know where. Ooh, and Death Legion from scaffolding. Check that angle out.
On that back railing by gas station.
He does get called out. And the last remaining Maniac is in hospital on the other side of the map. This has been the stealth approach on this one, so a lot of Volt trading. Oh, there's a C4. Not gonna shoot at it and give up that stealth. They did call out Death Legion on scaffold building. You know what? Pick up the clacker, push a different direction, blow that C4, have L.R.R.P lose that discipline. You got to get in that tactical mindset. Oh, all he heard was... Oh, no. Let's see. Malarkey is peeking this way now. Oh, and he just downs him.
Got another one down.
He's on the bottom floor.
Delta. Oh, Death Legion missing his shots. Malarkey does get revived. Inspired Noob taking him out. Oh, that was a good frag. But L.R.R.P does come out victorious for this round. Solid defense, solid discipline, and excellent communication. Calling out he is on hospital. Frozen Bones in the chat. Welcome. Going for L.R.R.P. Malarkey now with 5 kills. Top frag for L.R.R.P. 5 kills, 1 death. And Inspired Noob stepping up to the plate with 3 kills for the Mainacs. It's going to be a fun round. We need to get some Marsoc wins in on this. If not, it is going to be L.R.R.P's map if they continue this Volt trading. We shall see. A little bit more time in the tent, strategizing. Murphy's in the tent trying to figure out how they're going to get this Marsoc win. L.R.R.P trying to figure out how they stay on this pace with this Volt trade. And here we go. We are swapping now. The Mainacs. Here we go.
Give me a mag, please.
Say hush. Give me mad.
So, the Mainacs now on Volk. Like I said, if they continue to Volt trade, yeah, doing a 3-1-1 split. We're going to follow Malarkey here, who's pushing up 2 Conaxes. No one's really taking advantage of these quick early picks to try to get that quick intel. I mean, if you're going to risk a wide open push, do it to where you can get some solid intel and be able to pass that on to your team. Murfinator open on this line to Malarkey, scanning over him. Does not catch because of topography. Going up onto AC is Benny. Not gonna be able to see anything. Maybe.
One on hospital lower.
Yep. Call outs being made on Mini Sneaky. And taking shots. Look at Benny using the topography.
Shot at you, fell on the floor. I almost broke my leg. One is squad.
A lot of shots going out on Nightshade.
Fuck. Not sure if I got that kill. Come on, I'm a better shot than this.
Nightshade no longer exposed and knowing that he may lose that gun battle, so okay, they are Murfinators calling out White Car, not calling out Benny, and look at Shotgun Preacher pushing into the south. Oh, Murfinator is exposed. Benny rocking the Virtus is suppressed. Murphy does take out Murfinator. Oh, and quick. Tablets out. Here we go. Oh, tablets back out. Here we go. Nope, not enough time. They are crashing OBJ now. I heard the call outs coming out. You have Mini Sneaky coming in from hospital. Outlaw and Inspired coming from scaffolding and gas station. Solid gameplay right there. Calling in for the crash. Smoke coming in from the east side. Let's go over here to the Mainacs, see their reaction. Inspired Noob. Killing someone on objective. 2 on objective. Getting a Marsoc body that close to objective is terrifying. Oh, an Inspired Noob taking a shot. Very sliver of a peek. It is all up to Wilson Delta. Going up against 3 Mainacs. They are all condensed and consolidated into center burning. So, a minute and 30 seconds. It's going to be a long time to try to contend with this. Just crawling around. Noob is trying to scan Delta, but topography. He's not going to see him. Is Noob going to have another crazy sliver shot? Mini Sneaky just peeking over, directly over. Oh! And Mini Sneaky is able to take down Delta, bringing it 2-2 on quarantine. Solid push from L.R.R.P. It wasn't enough. They did get on objective. Benny was punching in code. And he was confronted. He did take out both defenders on objective, and then started punching in code. The crash order was given. And that's what they did. They were able to contain and protect that objective. So, top fraggers are Inspired Noob for the Mainacs and Malarkey for L.R.R.P. Both with 5 kills. And I will have those KDs posted. We are changing objectives to behind mall, center mall. We are in the courtyard over here. Let me get that camera angle set, and let's get back to it, shall we? Are we gonna get a vault trade, or are the Mainacs gonna just vault trade and let L.R.R.P win? Alright, who is that? Death Legion getting early quick peeks, trying to get that spawn identification. We have someone in the south checking the cross. Death Legion not seeing, not giving time for Murfinator and Nightshade to peek.
Motel.
Shotgun has pushed into the west side of mall. He's going to be the point on this defense. Oh, I say that as Benny pushes into Center Hotel. Pushes into hospital.
Cap, like, all around.
Outlaw may have heard footsteps from Benny.
Yeah, they can cap on the staircase.
Murfinator pushes in, exposing Death Legion, having the opportunity to see Murfinator. The audible cues, Shotgun Preacher may hear. Oh, Outlaw Actual does take out Benny, pushing the point man to Preacher. Oh, scanning through the stairs. Murfinator not able to see Death Legion. Inspired Noob and Mini coming in from the north. No one's exposed. Can they not see Malarkey right there in the open? Posting up, scanning Death Legion. All these pipes are exposed. Oh! Death Legion with the suppressed AKM.
There is one in hotel.
Oh. Death Legion does go down to, or Murfinator does go down to Death Legion. Inspired Noob and Mini Sneaky both aware. And Outlaw does take out Malarkey in the south. So they are about to get pinched. Wilson, Delta coming in clutch, taking Outlaw on that south push. Now this is when noise discipline comes into play. Inspired Noob is going to be able to see this Death Legion and have his back exposed to him. Oh. And Wilson is not deterred. It is up to Wilson and Preacher to defend this 2v2 push.
They're at the motel. They're at the hotel.
They're at the motel hotel. A lot of suppressed guns on this map. Oh, Shotgun Preacher does take out Mini Sneaky. Acknowledging where they were coming from. Making the flank. Oh!
He's at the hospital.
He's at the hospital. I don't know what call out that was, but he's at White Car at the... Oh. He's not going to be able to get this rotation. Oh, does take out Wilson. Not checking in the south. Some good utility could be nice right here. Shotgun Preacher is having to hit that. Oh, missing the cross, and Shotgun Preacher does come in clutch. Bringing 3-2 on Quarantine. Solid push, solid work from Shotgun Preacher. Calling them out, taking a few pop shots from them, rotating around, getting a better angle. They're still hyper-focused, thinking that they're going to peek the same angle. He didn't. He rotated around, was able to get the kills, or get a kill off that two-man push coming in from the northeast. That's why it's real key to not peek the same corner. If your partner dies, don't peek that same corner because they're still focused on that corner. I mean, it's just common sense. I mean, they know where you're coming from, or they're going to anticipate where you're coming from, and that's the angle. If you can change that, then you have better chances on getting it. Malarkey and Shotgun both top frag for L.R.R.P with 5 kills. Inspired Noob coming in top frag with 7 kills. We are swapping sides now over to the Mainacs. So let's see how they're going to defend this objective. Having the opportunity to see the cross. They did miss the cross. You got to have priorities right off spawn, getting that spawn identification. They have no idea that there is a 3-man push coming in from the south. And Wilson having given off some external audio cues. And Benny is pushing up to Center Hotel. Oh, Outlaw Actual pushing in, getting aggressive with it. Is Benny gonna see Outlaw right here? I don't think so, but that frag is not going to be good enough. Malarkey does take out Inspired Noob.
South Street.
They are aware. A real quick recall to objective. Benny chasing in. Chasing the rabbit right behind the flash. Coming in chasing after Outlaw Actual, but he is already rotated back to objective. I guess the crash call has been made. They are aggressively protecting this uplink, knowing that if they do send code, this will be the end of quarantine. Wilson Delta having the opportunity to get the flank while everybody's focused on Malarkey. And Outlaw. Nightshade. Okay, Nightshade does take out Malarkey.
That same building you were shooting at? He's behind one of those boxes.
Calling out Wilson. Ooh. Benny taking out Murphy-nator and Mini Sneaky. Benny is only downed. Nightshade getting aggressive with it.
He's only down in the building there.
Death Legion going for Cap. Tablets out. No, that's wrong number. And the Cap does go out while they're focused on getting the revive. Got that OODA loop thrown off just a little bit. Thank you, Oaks. I got the idea from how y'all operate over there. So, very aggressive push. Nightshade did fall victim to distraction. He was putting in the work and sweating this out. So, yeah. We are changing maps now. So, here we go. They did call a crash early, and that's knowing that there's that many people up, that is very risky, just because you have the opportunity of getting picked off in between your transitions. So, I mean, if it's safe to cross, I know Nightshade was in 3-story. He rotated across South Street. There was a strong 3 south push. They weren't aware of it. They didn't go out and get those quick spawn identifications. So, but yeah, I mean, solid work. L.R.R.P coming in, surrounding them, not being too aggressive, just applying that pressure. They down Benny, pushing in after taking out Mini Sneaky and Murfinator. Nightshade, they've got a confirmed echo of 1 left. Outlaw's down, making call-outs. Benny's aware of this. He's making these call-outs. Death Legion takes it in and takes advantage of the situation and comes in for the cap. Nightshade goes for the revive just to get more people in the fight, but gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. But Oaks, yeah, back to your comment, this isn't my idea. This is something that y'all do. Ghost passed that information on to me, and I've put my own little twist on it. So my little twist is all these cool little assets and a name, and I also run soundboards. I've only ran a few so far, but let's get back into it. We have moved on to Suburbia, and there goes the quick nade, and it's not going to catch anybody. Mini Sneaky going to be over here in lane 1, watching lane 1. A lot of smokes on objective. Benny coming in. That was some crazy camera work. Sorry if y'all got dizzy. I was just trying to get in here real quick. Let's slow her down. Let's get on Benny's Outlaw here in these call outs. Oh, Outlaw gets taken down in the back, focusing on lane 3. Death Legion taking out Murfinator, Inspired Noob getting that quick refrag. Murfinator just down though, and Nightshade coming in, taking out Benny. And Malarkey. Oh, they're calling grenade from lane 2. Calling out still down rather than calling out Shotgun Preacher. Oh, not aware. And the Mainacs take the first one. Nightshade, top fragger so far with 3 kills for the Mainacs. On Suburbia. This map, I mean, you can actually put some strats into play and put them to work. I didn't really see a lot of teamwork coming in from L.R.R.P. Communication could have been a whole lot better on the Maniac side. Murphy, I mean, yeah, she did call out Shotgun coming into lane 2, or the grenade came from lane 2, and then made the very loud call out, "I'm still downed," and that got their attention. Knowing that you can pre-fire through bushes, that's exactly what I would have done in that position. Either mini sneaky or who was that noob in the very far west. So and here we go.
Well, now they know where we spawn.
They know where we spawn now.
Yeah, they always know where you spawn. Pre-fire's going out. This pre-fire with all the Hasco boxes are pretty difficult to go. And when you pre-fire like this, I mean, look at Nightshade. He cannot push in a lane 4 because of the pre-fire. But that allowed Death Legion to get into these positions to just dominate. Mini Sneaky does take out Benny, getting aggressive. And there it is. How many is he on so far? So back to what I was saying. Outlaw really helped out that push, really bottlenecking his own team to push lanes 1 and 2. They can prepare for that, and so L.R.R.P was able to recognize and catch on to that. So absolutely, and it did protect Death Legion on his lane 4 push because he knew he would have been uncontended. Good play for L.R.R.P. Not so good for Outlaw. I mean, if that's the way you play, you just got to be prepared to hit that heavy defensive offense pushing in lane 1 and 2. And here comes Delta. Maybe getting this next pick off. Oh, protecting the flank. Look at this. Got that 360-degree coverage. Oh, look at that.
He's dead. Fall back.
Nightshade sending Yep. Making those call-outs very loud. Malarkey is aware. Splitting 180 degrees. That's going to be rough. Oh! And Outlaw was able to get the flick before forcing Outlaw or Shotgun Preacher. Oh, you got to utilize that cover. Utilize that cover. Who's going to get it? Nightshade or Preacher? Pre-fire goes out. There's still 3 minutes. Three minutes. Let's see what Nightshade can do. Gonna turn into a snake. Oh, anticipating the... Who's gonna win it? Oh! Yep. 2 minutes. Knows exactly where Preacher's at. It's coming down, and the... Woo! Nightshade coming in hot. Mainacs bring it 2-0 against L.R.R.P. Solid Marsoc push to an extent. I mean, it could have gone a whole lot quicker. It did work in your favor, even though mistakes were made. Y'all were able to stop those. Nightshade did hold back. He was hindered from pushing that lane 4 push or lane 3 push, whatever he was intending on originally doing. So, with that pre-fire from Outlaw, that did allow Death Legion to push into Playground, get onto the slide, and start taking out the remaining Mainacs that were forced into lane 1 and 2. Really setting a trap up for your own team. So like I say, if that's the strat y'all like and that's the strat y'all play, just be more prepared for that defensive offense push into those lane 1 and 2. They are aware when those shots are going. No one's pushing into lane 4 because you're blocking it with a hell of gunfire. So they can shift more assets to lanes 1 and 2. With those Hasco boxes, that pre-fire really isn't that powerful as what it used to be back in the earlier seasons of ONWARD. So, yeah. But we have Nightshade, top frag for the Mainacs with 5 kills. We have Death Legion and Shotgun Preacher, top fragger for L.R.R.P with 3 kills. I will try to bring that back up and keep it up. I know I've been saying that. It's something I'm trying to work on. So, absolutely. We have changed objectives. We are at Southeast Porch objective. So, same thing on this. Coming out pre-firing, you're not allowing any of those defenders to come out. Let's see if they've learned their lesson on this. So, here we go. And I don't think they have, but L.R.R.P did get the lane 4 spawn. Let's see how this unfolds. Okay. Yeah, calling out the pre-fire.
Get eyes on that OBJ.
And just, oh, look at that. Benny taking out just down and Mini Sneaky. And then Mini Sneaky was cooking a frag and self-downing himself after that. Trigger discipline from Death Legion and Murfinator do trade in lane 4. Nightshade right here next to Benny. They know where each other are. And Benny got the upper hand on that gun battle. Yeah. But that pre-fire can work both ways. You can stop people from pushing in. Death Legion does get revived from L.R.R.P over there in lane 4. Inspired Noob and Outlaw are still stuck in the middle of the map. They're not able to push objectives. So L.R.R.P has done a phenomenal job of containing and controlling the Mainacs on their Volt. Oh, and they go down without a fight, or with the fight. And L.R.R.P wins their first round in Suburbia. Yeah, back on that pre-fire, I mean, you can really control. You control a lot with that pre-fire. It did look like Outlaw was going to pre-fire it. He had the gun for the pre-fire. It just happened. L.R.R.P started pre-firing before that, trying to stop anybody from pushing that lane 4 push. I would have liked to have seen it go on for a little bit longer to allow Death Legion to push further up and be more prepared to contend to that lane 4 fight. All right, let's get back into the game. I will have the KDs pulled up. And the Mainacs got the northwest spawn. And here we go. Let's get to it. Delta pushing on Toby J. Smoke goes out, identifying the spawn. C4 is not going to be that effective coming from Benny. A delayed pre-fire through lane 3. Oh, Shotgun Preacher downed Outlaw. And Nightshade was able to pick him up. Oh, look at this. Mini Sneaky. Aware of those shots going out. Mini Sneaky's going to get this flick. Oh! Nightshade coming in with another revive onto Mini Sneaky.
Fuck, there's someone all the way across, all the way down there.
All right. Murfinator not checking all angles. Oh, Malarkey taking out Mini Sneaky and Outlaw Actual in the same spot Outlaw was. Or no, that's where Mini Sneaky was. Nightshade sending him back. Shotgun Preacher there quickly to send him back to the tent. It's all up to Shotgun Preacher right now. Murphy not focused on the gunshots, more hyper-focused on objective, and that can be very dangerous. Disregard. She is now focused on Shotgun Preacher. He's going to quick peek out again. Missing that. Smoke goes out, and no communication. And the Mainacs win. Yeah, you got to have that communication, letting them know you are on objective. I need more sound bites. Need more opportunities for that. Yes, they did. Whew. So, we have a three-way tie on L.R.R.P for top frag, and that is going to be Death Legion, Shotgun Preacher, and Malarkey with 4 kills. You have Nightshade, top frag for the Mainacs with 6 kills. We have changed objectives once again, and we are in Playground Objective. This is another one of those key maps or key objectives where you want to know where the spawn is as quick as possible. There are peaks. You can go to the south, check that peak. You can jump on the ladder. It is, or the slide. It is kind of risky because you are scanning through lane 3 into lane 2 on the north side and still focused on lane 1 in the middle. So here we go. Are the Mainacs going to be able to defend off L.R.R.P to end this map? A lot of pre-fires going out. Not going to be useful at all. A lot of those rounds going into the Hummer. And Inspire Noob gets quickly picked off by Benny. Mini Sneaky should be making call-outs saying the wrong spawn. Passing that information along. Oh, look at that. Not enough. Mini Sneaky, look at this position. They're gonna get it. Whoop. Oh, look at that. That's what Mini Sneaky just did. Alright, the north push is completely gone. Now it is all up to Malarkey in the middle. Oh, calling out. Oh my gosh, Malarkey doing work, son. Alright, getting a little movie. Getting a little movie. Outlaw. Let's come back over here. Getting a little pushy. Oh. And going for the kill. The Mainacs were able to stop that push. Woo! Solid gameplay. Mini Sneaky holding down a solid line. Quick flick from onto the guy behind him. Let's see. Top frags for the Mainacs. Ugh. Couldn't get to it in time. Already a map change. Alright. This is the last map of the scrim. It is going to be Egress. So, the Mainacs are starting off on Marsoc. L.R.R.P is going to be starting on Volk. And we are at the gas station objective. This is a very capable objective, in my opinion. A lot of different wide open angles to get to that objective. You can go stealth pushing through the north side, coming down through office, or pushing through center, garage, coming in from behind. And knowing the cap locations, you can cap inside the gas station building itself or on the outside. So you have to be in mind there is an open door next to objective. So there are some concealment points next to that objective. So you got to keep that in mind. We're still on the same roster as maps 1 and 2. So we shall see. Right now it is a match decider right here. Murphy's Mainacs lost on quarantine 5-2. L.R.R.P was able to capture the objective, and Murphy's Mainacs were able to completely dominate in Suburbia with 4-1.
Watch straight across it so they can't cross.
All right,
From there.
Benny calling out orders to watch that south push. And let's see what the Mainacs are doing. They are coming in 3 strong in the north, 2 in the south. I wonder if those call-outs are going to be made. You cannot see. But, Benny was going to come up here and take a peek. Oh no, or did he throw a C4? Okay, there it is. Let's watch this C4 cam. Right here. Yeah, right here. I mean, this is a bottleneck, is what you call that, and Murphy fell right for it. Really having a bottleneck directly into one angle. And Nightshade not acknowledging how far those gunshots came from, so thinking they're right on top of it, still holding that angle. You still have 2 in the south. Now, are they going to fall for Benny's trap with this C4? Let's see. Push to the bottleneck. They lose 1. They still want to make this north push, so they fall into another trap of Benny's. The first audible cue. Here we go. Are they going to acknowledge the C4? No, they're not. And right now will be the clip for it. Got to have that C4 awareness. Between shotgun and Benny, they completely shut down the north push. Wilson not being able to see the angle that they pushed, getting into the south. It's now up to L.R.R.P to maintain discipline on that line. Inspire Noob checking long angles. Oh, Wilson making call outs. Noob zoning in on those audible cues. Oh! And Benny goes down. Or Benny takes down Noob. But the call out was not made. Oh, a little short on that. A few more push-ups. Could have made it. And L.R.R.P takes the first round of quarantine. Yes, from the chat, Frozen Bones. Suburbia is not being nice to L.R.R.P today. No, it is not. It's a pretty rough map for them. So, right now, Benny is holding strong with top fragger for L.R.R.P with 3 kills. First with the double C4 kill. Completely finishing off that first, or the remaining north push. And then coming in and still having enough time to rotate down and contend that south push as well. So I think I've used all my new soundboards. Oh. Let me reset that cap clock, because I forgot to do it last time. That's an asset that I'm used to, or not used to, being my first one back. But, yep, I am looking at other things. If you have any suggestions for any sound clips, hit them up in the chats during one of my live casts, and I will be sure to jot that down and take that into consideration. So here we go. Let's go into round number 2 on egress.
Okay, I wasted too much time. I'm gonna try and go for that thing you told me about.
All right, Nightshade is pushing. Let's see, Mini Sneaky. Oh. Oh, Mini Sneaky. Oh!
Drop that son of a bitch!
There you go. Get into it, brother. Take that frustration out. Murphinator not losing any focus. Oh, she's inside the... Yeah. Benny hearing these audible cues. No one else to contend in this north. Shotgun Preacher does take out Inspired Noob in the south. So... Yes, and Mechanics. Oh, Outlaw does take out Wilson, and he is in... Farm. I didn't see him on the minimap right here. Benny now aware of someone in the north that took out his partner. Oh, look at that. Benny popping him off. Oh, and here it is. That's what I'm talking about. And there you go. L.R.R.P wins that round with the cap. It is now 3-0 on a 5-second cap. Estimated. So... Take a look at these KDs right quick. You've got Benny with 5 kills and 1 objective sent with 0 deaths and 0 revives. Top fragger for L.R.R.P. Let's roll over to the Mainacs. You have Noob, Outlaw Actual, and the Murphinator all with 1 kill. Time for top frag for the Mainacs. Well, looking at the chat, Frozen Bones, Suburbia is not being nice to L.R.R.P. Well, Egress is. So. I'm reading that comment, like, nice commentary. I want to thank you for that, but I don't know. Since this is a brutal cast, I am having to shift gears coming from and maintain, because we still have some postseason stuff with the VRML. So I'm still trying to stay in lines with that. After of course, the round robins and Challenger Cup and finals, it is going to be different here at Brutalcast. So absolutely. So here we go. It is L.R.R.P's defense round. We have moved to the far north objective, so you can come in from the gas station parking lot, from park garage or office. Malarkey is pushing up, but it does look like the Mainacs are pushing a 4-1 split. Oh, shotgun preacher right here. Outlaw Actual gets taken out with tablet in hand. Mini Sneaky not acknowledging. Oh, maybe I say that as soon as he flicks on door. Ooh, Benny takes out Nightshade on the cross in the south, leaving the Murfinator. Oh! Shotgun Preacher does take out that Inspired Noob, does send Benny back to the tent. Murfinator still making a lot of headway into the north. It is now all up to Inspired Noob. Shotgun Preacher doing work. So far, taking out 3 of the 4 Maniacs that are in the tent right now. Yeah, still getting those confirmation shots. Inspired Noob does have an idea of where they are, or where Preacher is at. A lot of movements on those transitions, and Inspired Noob does take them out. And Death Legion, look at that! Here we go. Is L.R.R.P going to be able to fight this off? The numbers were on their side, but Inspired Noob has made leaps and bounds to try to get it back into his favor. 4 minutes left. A lot of time left for him, Inspired Noob, to push onto this objective. 2 remaining L.R.R.P members to defend it. Both in hunkered down positions, so let's see what way Inspired Noob goes. It does look like Noob is going to be pushing into garage, and that will leave it up to Wilson to contend. Let's get into his mind, shall we? See what he's thinking. Oh, he must be a sketch fan. No, I had to do it. So he is coming out. He is going to be contending with Wilson, coming out to objective. Malarkey can flick out if they're aware. I don't know if they have an accurate kill count, but Wilson is maintaining that discipline. Let's get out of this view and come over here and see how this is going to play out. Ooh, and L.R.R.P just does it. 4-0. So, L.R.R.P takes the Maniacs to school on Egress 4-0. So, now, after every scrim that the Maniacs do, they do like to have a little match where they play the other team, but it's all intermingled, so you do get to play with the other team. So on one side we have, let's see what we have. We have on Marsoc, we have Benny, Shotgun Preacher, Wilson Delta, Mini Sneaky, and the Murfinator. On Volk, we have Death Legion, Inspired Noob, Outlaw Actual, Malarkey, and Nightshade. So we are going to cast a little bit of this. I don't know how much we are going to cast of this, but we will cast it just to show the camaraderie and the community fun that Onward brings to these players, even though like 3 seconds ago they were scrimming each other team for team to see who is better, and this is pre-arranged, so win or lose, they're all here, so it's all showing in good faith and everything else like that. So yeah, it is fun, and Cargo is one of those maps where it's like, yes, you can strat it out, if not, or you can just go out there, throw a whole bunch of utility in the air and say, I'm pushing tunnels, I'm pushing center, I'm pushing this side, I'm pushing box sides. So here we go. Let's check out this fun right here. So Marsoc was led by Benny and
Shipwrecked, remember this? Remember this Shipwrecked?
yep,
Anyways, hello, I'm Nightshade.
and Outlaw's on running this. Well, I wouldn't say running, he's on it, so that's why we put it here. No utilities coming out just yet. These are team members going against everybody else, and Inspired Noob taking down Murphinator. Ooh. Look at this guy doing work. Inspired Noob, is he about to get it?
One in the red tank, left side of the map.
Ooh. Inspired Noob. What do we got? Yep, Inspired Noob's on a 4-piece right now. Coming in. They can get shotgun. Oh. Turn around. Oh. Shotgun ending that terror from the noob. Taking out Nightshade, Malarkey right there to end it. And Outlaw team wins the first round. So Inspired Noob with 4 kills before Shotgun Preacher ended it. He's over sitting with 3 kills on Benny's side. And Malarkey taking out Shotgun. Yup. All right. What is going on in the tent? We are going to go for another round, so let's go over here to oh, they got a 12x bolted, they got an RPG. Benny's got a C4. Let's see what goes down on this. Maybe 4th of July a little bit early here, huh? Oh, C4 that doesn't quite make it over. And Benny getting the trade with Outlaw Actual. Nightshade. Ooh. Let's go over here. Malarkey making a lot of noise. Shotgun Preacher is aware. Smoke goes out. And Shotgun's going to finish that. Ooh. Thought that was an RPG. Inspired Noob still doing work, taking out Mini Sneaky. Oh, objectives open. And it's up to
Far back near their spawn, I can hear him.
making call outs. I don't think he knows he's last one up. Oh, Shotgun not aware. Or Noob not aware of Shotgun's rotation into the north. I think they're just hunting for kills. They're not going for caps. And Shotgun Preacher sends them to the tent. So, it's 1-1. We will call it a night on this cast. So, I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you want some more, be sure to follow us in our Discord if you want your team brutally casted. Hit me up in the Discord. There is a ticket that you have to put in. It gives all this. I do offer debriefs at the end if you don't pick up all the clues from the cast itself. So, yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see y'all later.